are watching V.N.N, your local Vietnamese news network. I'm Kohler Winroad, and we have two groundbreaking stories for you today. Earlier this week, award-winning scientist Noah Stevens has created a game-changing device in the world of science. We now cut to our field reporter Dalton Swank to fill us in on this story.
Thank you, Kohler. I am here today with scientist Noah Stevens, here to unveil his newest scientific discovery. What do you have for us today?
Hello, I'm Noah and Michael Stevens, and I have my time machine to present to you today.
That's awesome. How does it work?
Well, you stick in a time of when you want to go to, and then, or a name of an event of a historical time, and then boom, you're there.
That's incredible. Baffling. Scientific discoveries like this are always being made by people like you. Back to you, Kohler.
Thank you, Dalton. Yesterday morning, a group of protesters set fire to a historical site here in Vietnam. The site was a plantation used during the French rule over Indochina. Today, it is a site visited by tourists that contains valuable information about Indochina's history. To those who decimated the land, they see it as racist and has no place in our history. Thankfully, with our new time machine, we can revisit the plantation during the late 1800s when the French imperialized Indochina. We now turn to Dalton Swank once again as he becomes the first person to time travel. Best of luck.
Thank you, Kohler. And now I'll be traveling to the year 1887.
Here we go.
Transportation is complete.
Whoa, looks like we made it.
Hopefully all in one piece.
There's a local over there. Let's go talk to him. Excuse me, sir.
Hello?
What is your name?
My name's Jamal. I'm the son of a local farmer.
Well, hello, Jamal. Well, what is it like with the French around here? What's your life like?
Oh, the French. Yeah, ever since the French got here, life's actually gone downhill a lot. With all the forced farm work that we've had to do, they've created so many plantations, practically everyone is a slave at this point.
So it appears that their economy is based on slave trade.
Entirely.
And how has that impacted your culture?
Well, our culture used to be so diverse before. Plenty of diverse religion. We had many different buildings of worship, thriving economy. Everything was nice, but now everything seems to be becoming French almost.
I see. And, well, to your knowledge, how did this takeover happen?
Well, Mom and Dad say that we had a couple of traitors in the government, 12 governors specifically, or 20. I don't even remember anymore. Just so many people. The French just bribed them, and they gave everything up just for money and fame.
See, I'm so very sorry for your people. Back to you, Kohler.
Amazing. Footage successfully recorded from the past being broadcast to the future. Absolutely amazing. I have with me Dr. Caitlin Conway, a local historian who studies imperialism in Asia. Tell me, what do you think of this remarkable wonder?
Thanks for having me. Something doesn't feel right. I have a severe and chronic eye disease that cannot be cured. Thank you. Much better. Well, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos were imperialized by the French for several reasons, being production, resources, and the civilizing mission, or more widely known as the white man's burden to justify imperialism. The French's form of governing was less organized than British imperialists, mainly because the French wanted resources.
Wait. I meant the time machine, not imperialism. Silly.
What?
What do you think of the time machine?
It was, okay, I guess.
You know what? Never mind. Just keep going. Keep talking about your nerdy historian things.
Thanks? Before French takeover of Indochina, it was known as Greater India. Greater India consisted of three major kingdoms of Shenla, Champa, and Khmer. Empire! Since the 13th century, Hinduism and Buddhism were spread throughout Southeast Asia, making those two religions very popular.
Now tell me, Doctor, how did the French takeover affect the locals in colonial life?
They split up territories and assigned 20 governors to govern the land. It was all very confusing. Before they officially took over, they took over by military force.
Wow, those French dudes are savage!
Not quite, they were cowards.
Where did you even come from?
How so?
The Vietnamese resistance fought back against the French and eventually got them back to off from Indochina.
How so, Noah Michael Stevens?
Well, according to my research, the Vietnamese constantly opposed and tried to resist the French. But it wasn't until after nearly 100 years of control before the Vietnamese finally won their land back. The final straw was a decisive Vietnamese victory at the Battle of Dien Bien Phu that made Paris call for a retreat.
Whatever. That's all the time we have for today. My name is Colin Winroad, and you've been watching V.N.N.
Jamal, welcome to the 21st century.
What is that?
That's a table.
What is that?
That's a mug. It holds your drink.
Those are my Crocs.
Cut to break! Cut to break!
Men.